Welcome back to MMA Al Dente. Journey Newson versus Marcus McGhee. McGhee's making his debut in the UFC on very short notice, like 4 days or whatever it is. He's a guy that's 6-1 as a pro. All 6 wins come by knockout, and the one loss comes by submission. That is to the best guy he's fought, by the way. This Brazilian guy that strangled him 2 or 3 minutes into the fight. It's the only guy really worth a fuck. His 6 wins largely come over, lower level competition. There's this one guy that he got out of there in the 3rd fight, I think. Mondini, maybe that's his name. But it was a competitive fight, and that seemed like a solid victory. And that's the thing with McGhee. He's been in some closer fights, and he always pulls ahead. This guy's got good cardio, a good work rate, and he's got good striking as well. Powerful guy, and again, good hand speed, and just great overall striking. Will hurt you to the body and head. It all seems pretty basic, but that's what he's exploiting here at the lower level. Here against Journey Newson, he might run into some trouble, that next level type of shit. But I do think there's room for Marcus McGhee to win this fight by knockout, to be honest. I'd say that's his only path to victory, but Journey Newson is a guy that I'd consider to have a weak chin, or a potentially weak chin. Journey Newson is 10-4. His 10 wins come 3 by knockout, 3 by submission, and 4 by decision. He is a jiu-jitsu guy, first and foremost. A black belt, and I've heard him say it. That's what he considers himself, a jiu-jitsu fighter. But his submission wins have all come over garbage competition. Since he's, made it to the UFC or even the level below that, he hasn't been getting too many any submission victories. A few knockouts. His hands are there for him, and he's definitely a good striker, Journey Newson. I was actually predicting him to take over the fight and beat Brian Kelleher. I thought Kelleher would have to knock him out, which is pretty much how I see this fight. McGhee by knockout or Journey Newson flat. I think Journey Newson is a well-rounded guy where he could potentially exploit any hole that Marcus McGhee has, even the submission game, despite Journey not having gotten submission victories over guys with winning records at all. But I do think Journey Newson is also a well-rounded guy who could win this fight on the feet and certainly outpoint Marcus McGhee. The thing is, I can't trust that because I haven't seen too much of Marcus McGhee. I've only seen him lose 1 fight, and it was by submission. Journey Newson, I've seen him lose 4 fights, and 2 were by knockout. That's what makes the McGhee by knockout play a little more inviting. Journey Newsom's lost 2 by knockout to Randy Costa and Benito Lopez. The Lopez fight I haven't seen, to be frank, and that could have come on the ground for all I know, but with Journey Newsom's jiu-jitsu, I don't think so. Benito Lopez got him out of there in the middle of round 1, and Randy Costa got him out of there very early in round 1. And that one we saw. Randy Costa is just a first-round blitz machine, head kicks and wild punches, and when that fails, the tide turns. But every now and then it doesn't fail, and he got his biggest win over Journey Newson. Journey Newson, when his chin survives, though, when he's only lost to Sergey Morozov and Ricardo Ramos, 2 really good fighters, guys that just on merit alone you got to put way above Marcus McGhee. McGhee could be the best fighter that ever lived, but he just hasn't come anywhere close to proving it. Morozov and Ramos are both very good fighters, and they were forced to, grind against Journey Newson. Journey Newson had a little trouble with them, but really his jiu-jitsu kept him safe with the Morozov attack, the relentless attack with the wrestling, and even Ramos. Ramos tried to take his back at one point, did take his back and whatever, but Journey Newson kept himself safe. And Journey Newson on the feet, he's no slouch at all. He's a guy that can win the fight with his boxing. Again, I was predicting him to beat Brian Kelleher, and he got that win over Fernie Garcia, beat him by decision. Domingo Pilarte, the fight was overturned because maybe some Dillashaw shit, I don't know. But he knocked him out early in round 1, very early. But yeah, Journey Newson is my pick to win this fight blindly, just based on experience and whatever. But I'm not betting on him. My only bet will be on McGhee by knockout. Because I do think Marcus McGhee, he's the bigger guy, by the way. 3 inches of height, 3 inches of reach. And I don't even know if Journey Newsom's going to try to take this fight to the ground. Theoretically, I would think so, based on McGhee's one loss and Journey Newsom's skill set. But even if he tries to, he might not be able to. And on the feet, I do think Marcus McGhee has something. He definitely has something, and I'm going to try to cash in by betting on it once the props are available. But for now, they're not available. I'm staying away from this one altogether, and the prediction is Journey Newsom wins this fight. Like, share, subscribe, all that horseshit. Check out my other videos.